first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggles to the highs. We make it last. Tune in, lock in. This the Family First podcast. Family first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggle to the highs. We make it last. Tune in, lock in. This the Family First podcast. We talking life, talking dreams, trying to break the chains. From the struggles and the hustles through the joy and pain. It's for the moms, it's for the dads, it's for the kids we raise. Every episode hitting like a vibe we crave. We ain't
What's good? What's good, everybody? We're here with another episode of Family First Podcast. Y'all know how it is. I'm your host, Tagged Up Samuels. Y'all know how I get down. So let's go through a room. Let's go through the room with these intros. Starting off with my brother, who could take his phone off mute. I'd appreciate it because I love his intros.
It's your boy, the late night rider, supercharged coupe slider. Tell the bitch I'm a holler. Y'all know what it is. The nigga you love to hate.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Anyone else?
Oh man, my bad.
Come on,
What up,
son.
man? Y'all
Get
already
on
know
with
who
it.
it is, man. It's your boy, man. TMBFJ, man, in the building. What's happening with y'all?
Hey everybody, hey, it's Lady Tim BMJ in the building. What's happening?
Great. I'm glad we all got that out the way. Now, before we start into this, I want to go in advance into apologizing to Miss Taylor over here, Lady Taylor J, because my daughter was supposed to be here with you to do this so you wouldn't be there. But it looks like you're kind of left out. But niggas go through that every
It's
day,
okay.
B. You'll be all right.
It's
You
all
tough.
right.
Nah, nigga, where you been?
No, it's okay.
Me?
Because
Where
we
you
gotta
been, nigga?
we gotta talk.
I've been tuning into this shit more than you have.
That's cap.
It's all right. It's all right.
Y'all
I
just
can
work.
hold
Yeah,
the
I
lady
just work
down.
on Friday. But
Okay,
thank you
now.
for acknowledging that. I'm
Nah,
glad that Ish is on here. I'm glad that he be on here more than me though. That's real shit. Now, the topic, you know what I'm saying, is betrayal, murder, sex trafficking, all of that shit. We doing all of that shit when I'm in here. And it's a topic you didn't want to talk about, Driver, but we gonna get into it anyway. We gonna get into this Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to it. If y'all have, yeah, it very sick, very nasty. Now, there are no cameras allowed in the courtroom, so I've been paying attention to the AI version where the stenographer types it out and everything. How let's go this. Innocent or not guilty or innocent? Guilty or not
That
guilty?
nigga
Diddy.
guilty.
That
Diddy or not
motherfucker is
Diddy guilty or not guilty?
That nigga guilty.
Diddy
guilty.
hella guilty.
Guilty, bro.
Now,
Guilty.
Guilty.
guilty of what?
Nigga, sex
Guilty of
What do you mean
all
what?
his charges.
No, I'm just saying
Everything.
guilty of what? That's exactly what I want to know.
Everything, nigga. The whole entire
Okay.
Rico, nigga.
Question, though.
Sex trafficking, kidnapping.
Everything that's
Okay.
associated
Now,
with Rico.
now let me ask you something.
Baby oil.
I don't think it's a crime to have
That's
an
not a
excessive
crime.
amount.
Nigga, he was in possession
That's
of
not a
drugs,
crime.
nigga.
That is a
That's not a crime to have an
Possession
excessive
of
amount of
firearms,
baby
nigga.
oil. It's sick,
Nope,
Well,
nigga.
he,
Okay.
but it's not a
turned
crime.
it into a crime.
It should be a
He
crime.
turned it into a crime.
Hold on, nigga.
It should be a crime.
The nigga got sex trafficking, kidnapping.
Now, I do have a question for all of y'all.
Possession of guns. Like, he done, bro.
Now, because y'all say sex trafficking. So let me ask this question real quick, just so I can get an understanding of what sex trafficking is. Let's say I fly a chick out and we fuck.
No.
And I paid her to get out. I paid for her way out here to get flown
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Is that sex trafficking?
Yep.
No, well, if she
No, it ain't. That's prostitution.
if she agreed to do it with you, no, that's not sex trafficking. But
Right,
to
but
do
if
it the
she
way
had
that
no
he did
agreement,
it is sex
the way he
trafficking.
do it is sex
If it's
trafficking, bro.
non-consensual, that shit is sex trafficking.
Trafficking, nigga. He drugging motherfuckers, nigga. Baby
Yes,
rolling
the
them
way
up,
he did
nigga.
it,
Bondaging, nigga. Kidnapping niggas. You know what I'm saying? Raping
that's sex
niggas.
Man,
Raping
trafficking.
Now,
I
animals,
feel like
nigga.
Talk your
feel like
shit.
a lot of them people knew what they were. I feel like a lot of people knew what they were doing and getting into, and they'd agree with shit in hopes of being
Rich and
famous or
famous.
whatever.
Now, if you
Everybody didn't get raped. A lot of them niggas and bitches gave up that booty hole willingly to puff.
now
Okay,
with
I'm
him
not
saying
with
that,
that.
Okay,
with him
hold on,
saying
time
that,
out,
is that
time
still
out, time
sex
out.
trafficking?
But time out. They might have willingly gave it up under the wrong pretenses, though. He used him being a celebrity to get them out there and lying to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm. Diddy fuck, bro.
You didn't
Stick the
say,
fork in that nigga.
oh baby, let me holler at you or let me talk to you. And I know you know who I am, but let's count that out. Let's count who I am out and let's get to know each other on a personal level. You didn't do that. You lied to them thinking that they were going to get into something that they wasn't, and you decided that you wanted to drug them.
Yep, sex trafficking, buddy. He's done.
That's
Now,
sex
drug them.
trafficking.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, when you say drug them, now I'm not clear on the drug. Does that mean he did a Rick Ross
Nigga, he
and
had pink.
hit her with a
He
roofie
had
colada?
on.
Yeah.
Nigga,
He did
was
He
worse
hit her
than
with.
Rick
They
Ross.
got hit with a roofie colada.
Bro, he was
Yes.
no nigga. He was
like
a bro. That nigga had some shit, bro. He had pills. He had
Exactly.
cocaine, nigga.
Putting
He
shit
had
in
pink
people's
cocaine,
drinks
nigga.
and not even knowing that the shit was in their
Yeah.
drinks. Like, no, you're
Right,
offering
bro.
the drink, but you already didn't put this shit inside their drink, knowing
Exactly.
that they were going to be fucked up afterwards so you could take advantage of them.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Stick a fork in that nigga, bro. Stick that nigga under the jail, nigga. He's
His
done.
life is done for. He's over. Finito. He
Hey,
don't even need
listen.
to go to trial. It's over.
The only way I'm
Here's the thing that really
you gotta
gets
take
me.
everybody else down with it.
Go ahead. Exactly.
You gotta take
Hey,
everybody
hey,
else
let's
down
keep it a
with
beam. Do
I
you
wanna know
really
who
think
else
that
was
he's
out
gonna
there.
go down with all the shit that he knows? With all the shit that he knows? You think he gonna go down? No way.
Yeah,
He's gonna take
why?
the entire entertainment business down with him.
Nope. He tried that already.
You don't think so? He didn't try it. He
Yes, he
can.
did.
He can. When did he try it? When did he
No,
try it? When did he try
He
it?
tried it with Jay-Z, bro.
He tried it when he released everything about everybody that was
Yeah,
with
when
him.
they
and
went
he
to bro, when
freaked
Jay-Z got
but
hit,
nobody
when
got
Jay-Z,
questioned on the
Bro,
freak-off.
Jay-Z is shaking
No.
in his boots right now.
No,
Jay-Z is
he's
praying
not.
that he
No,
doesn't
no,
say
no,
some
wait,
shit.
wait.
Jay-Z's
No,
praying that
hold on,
Puffy don't say some shit about him and
No,
Aaliyah.
He already has, bro. That's the thing. They already came after Jay-Z like a few months after Diddy was locked up because Diddy was running his mouth. Jay-Z ended up beating the case. He ended up beating the case. Yeah, the whole industry was running their mouth. But he ended up beating the case because the lawyer that was prosecuting him had no jurisdiction where the case was coming out of. So they had to throw the whole case out.
But now you're talking federal. Now you're talking Fed shit.
So
that's a different game. That's a different ball game.
Diddy is under a federal RICO.
Let me ask you something. The moment that it's a possibility that it might get dark for him, you don't think he's gonna bring up something that's gonna get him off scot-free? All he has to do is say, "I know who killed Tupac. I know who killed Biggie."
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not gonna get him off.
Shit.
The dude that the people that are responsible for Pac's murder, one of them is in jail, one of them is dead.
Allegedly. If you really believe that,
whatever you want to call it. Okay, boom. Do you know who they're charging with Biggie's murder?
Who they're charging? Yeah, they're charging Diddy. Yeah, they're charging Diddy. And they tried to charge Suge, but it wouldn't stick. But
it's not gonna stick. But Diddy is sticking.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
the
That's what gives like this nigga is screwed, bro.
Now, now that we're on the Diddy case, did you see the Kid Cudi? You see Kid Cudi's testimony?
Yep, and that's really gonna sink that. That's really gonna sink that nigga shit.
I heard it.
I actually used to be a fan of Kid Cudi.
Hey, he did not need that nigga to take the stand at all.
He don't need none of the niggas. He don't need.
He didn't really need anyone.
Man, everybody that's taking the stand, bro.
Now,
that nigga.
If somebody,
let's go back to the guy that they got in prison for Tupac's murder. He lived literally 15 minutes away from me where I'm at right now.
Keefe D.
That nigga is
dumb.
Think that he's not going to open up his mouth.
But here's what I think. Yeah, you can say it's not. I don't think it's as simple as that. And here's the thing: if they already had him, he been opened his mouth. The problem is he opened his mouth too much. He made a deal. He made a deal.
He wasn't supposed
and he forgot. He made a deal. He made a deal with some. He got immunity. Yeah, but here's the problem. But the problem is he didn't make that deal with Vegas. He didn't make that deal with Vegas, so Vegas went up and grabbed him and shit. He didn't make that. He made that deal in L.A., so Vegas picked him up.
His whole entire house is blocked up.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
now this nigga's now with Keefe D, he has to be one of the dumbest people because he literally said it for years and then start joking about it and all that, and then say that. I don't think, honestly, I don't think that. I mean, I think it. I think he's dumb as fuck. I think he's just dumb as hell. I think most of that shit he said was cap. I think most of the shit he said was cap.
I don't.
I really don't think that they're capping.
No, I mean most of the shit that I think most of the shit that he said was cap. Now, if it's true that Puff hooked Keefe up and they had a business deal to kill Pac and Suge.
No,
I mean,
okay, maybe not. I think that Suge is the top tier of this shit. Like, remember, he didn't like Diddy for nothing. Remember, he couldn't stand him.
No, it was actually the other way around. It was actually the other way around.
But when he first went to jail for his murder or whatever, he talked so much shit about him. Now he wants to be on his side and be friends with him. And he left. Did you see the statement that he said when Diddy went to prison, or when he got when they came and raided his house and things like that?
Yeah, he was like free Diddy and all that. But he said he was a freaky man on top of that.
He was King Diddy because he didn't want Diddy to. I think that Diddy and Suge Knight they the top tiers of this shit. They planned this shit for Biggie and
you
Tupac.
Think now that I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
No, that's a huge possible.
I mean, it's possible, but to me, it's kind of hard. This is the way I see it. It's kind of hard because
no, it's not.
They say that because allegedly Pac's killer is dead and Biggie's killer is dead. Because like if you believe what you heard, then Suge set up Biggie's death and he got one of the blood niggas to do it.
And I believe that Suge set up Tupac's death too.
But that's kind of hard to believe when he's sitting in a car and he's saying, "Yeah, shoot that." But I'm gonna just pray to God you not. But you see, nigga.
Hard to believe.
The reason why it's hard.
Don't have anything to do with it.
The reason why it's hard to believe is that car was fucking shot the fuck up, and it's hard for me to believe that a 350-pound nigga getting a small ass car, pay some niggas to shoot it, and pray to God that they miss his big ass. Like it's kind of hard to believe that this big ass nigga is praying to God. That was not. They said that a bullet grazed him.
Okay, it grazed him. Out of all those bullets, it only grazed him, and Tupac is the only one that came out dead.
Yeah, because they shot on Tupac's side of the car.
They shot on his side. And when you gotta remember, Pac jumped in the back seat after he got shot a couple times. He jumped in the back seat.
I know exactly, and that's what got his ass shot up.
And even with him jumping in the back, Suge would have still been a good target. Suge would have been a bigger target.
If you jump in it, for sure. But nigga, if you shooting at the back in the passenger doors,
making too much money for Suge.
It's over.
The story was that he wanted to leave.
Way too much money.
I don't even think Tupac's dead anyway. So
yeah, a lot of people don't think that. I think that he's passed. I think he's passed on, and I think that people just love him so much that they don't want to believe it, which is cool because
I don't love him like that.
I still
wait. Before we go any further, are you alive?
Are you up?
This nigga fucking sleep again.
Cut the light on, nigga. Cut your light on. 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 Cut your light on.
He look like he has a movie theater.
This nigga got a goddamn ginger ale on the side of him.
He probably do. So drinking that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But if he is to go, y'all all say, how long do y'all think he's going down, and how long y'all think he's going down for?
Oh, that's a light.
Nigga, it's a Rico. Nigga, life.
That nigga's done. He's done for it.
Nah. Puff finna get
It's a Rico charge, bro. He getting life.
time that nigga 6ix9ine got it.
No,
Back
nigga.
on, nah, he better
No,
tell on
nigga,
everybody.
he getting life, nigga.
He gonna get the same. Thank you for calling. He gonna get the same
It
time 6ix9ine got.
It doesn't even matter
Fuck
if
no,
he
nigga.
tell on people or he bring people in. It's not gonna lessen his charge. It's
Nope,
not.
nigga,
But
he got
yep,
a Rico,
it will.
nigga.
Yeah, it is.
6ix9ine got caught
He's
with a Rico.
done.
All he had to do is say names.
I know that's why.
All he
that
had to
nigga
do is
landed.
say shit, and he got off, and he got out.
Okay.
He got
well,
out.
That's his son. Diddy ain't getting out, partner. He's done.
Hey,
No, he over it.
now y'all. Now here's the thing. It's possible that he can go down forever. It's more than likely that he gets off because he knows so much shit. That's what a lot of people. He knows so much shit, and when somebody knows that much, because if when somebody knows that much, that can solve a lot of other shit, you're gonna give him a pass. You wonder why you sit here. You wonder why Thug was able to go home, and all of this shit was able to happen, but why NW Melly still in jail and shit like that? You ask yourself shit like that. There's no reason that he's gonna get 6.
I think it's a lot of knowledge and a lot of money put into a lot of this shit for relief. And
because I don't honestly because if you gonna lock up R. Kelly, and honestly, if you're gonna lock up R. Kelly, I'm gonna keep it real. You might as well lock up Diddy too, because R. Kelly should be free. Yeah. But if you're gonna lock him up,
Diddy was fucking adult. R. Kelly was fucking children.
Allegedly.
Nah, nigga ain't no motherfucking goddamn
Allegedly. I'm sorry. That's the R. Kelly. I'm sorry. That's the R. Kelly fan in me. That's the fan in me. I'm sorry. That's the fan in me. I'm sorry.
You should be R. Kelly fan no more.
That means I don't give a fuck what he did. That nigga music, that doesn't take away from how much music he did that was fucking.
You mean you don't give a fuck what he did? He pissed on somebody's daughter, nigga. You cool with that?
I ain't cool with it, but nigga, some of that music is fire.
Nah, bro, get off the fucking block.
So you don't think? All right, so you cancel out all of his good music.
All that bullshit.
Everything.
All right.
I don't
everything.
Care what
Okay.
He did.
Like who that?
Fair enough.
Oh shit!
Now I will no longer. I won't continue on this conversation. Oh, we got enough. Come on, let's get an introduction, please.
Look, now fuck that. Look who popped in. Two daddy ass niggas right there.
Yo, this is your man, the man, Lil Bo Peep, man.
All right, yeah, work on that. Anyways, we're gonna go into the next topic: confessions, pride, and murder. We're gonna talk about this transgender story, okay? Now,
man, we done talking about this nasty shit.
Now, shut the fuck up. Anyways, there was a couple. There was a guy that was dating a shim. This ain't a bedtime story either, This ain't a bedtime story, So wake your ass up. This ain't a bedtime story.
Yeah, sleepy bear, wake up.
Yeah, but anyways, there was this man dating a shim. They was dating for a period of time, and Shim, whatever, told the brother that, you know, she was a tranny, and he went up and I think he killed her or tried to kill her or some shit like that.
No, he killed her. You got it right.
He killed her. Okay, killed her. Okay. I want to say right now, the first question I'm gonna ask y'all, the tranny. Was that the answer?
Yeah, that was the answer. He took him. She wasn't him.
Nah, you got to go deeper in that story.
Okay, all right, let's go deeper. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper into it then. Fuck it. Let's get deeper into it. They were dating for some time. They had fucked. They had fell in love with each other.
Nah, cuz gang.
They had fucked and fell in love. They fell in love with each other. They kissed and all that, and then out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Shim said that, hey, I'm a man or some shit like that, and
No, she
bro
said that
killed.
she transgender,
Yeah, she's transgender, and bro killed
and
Shim.
they got into an argument, and he pulled the
So
trigger.
you telling me, KC, keep it being.
All right, okay, you're asking. No, my name is tagged up Samuels.
Hey,
Call it
question.
what you want, nigga.
All right.
Your name is Bartholomew for all I care.
Was it he or he?
Let me ask you something, my nigga.
All right.
You meet what you think is a girl, and you telling me throughout the dating process, Netflix and chill, smoking in the car.
Oh, I'm gonna know off the bat. See me, I'm gonna know off the bat, and I'm gonna know off the jump. All right, me. We're talking about me. We're talking about me though. That nigga didn't know until Shim said something, because they did it.
But we
They
don't know.
did it.
Listen, the part that they left out and that we don't know is how we don't know if she got a full. She could have got a whole full trans everything. So she might not got the.
That's what I was under the assumption of. That's what I was.
You
Go
can't
ahead.
get a finger reduction. Nigga, if it look like you could throw an 80-yard pass, nigga, I'ma notice that. Come on, cuz.
So,
I mean,
bro
I'm
killed.
agreeing with you. I think
Was
it's
murder
still
the
good.
answer? Was murder the answer?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
no, murder was not.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't have to. He didn't have to fucking kill that
He didn't have
human
to.
being.
He didn't have to, but the line it's a thin line, because you should have been truthful in the beginning. You should have gave that man an option to say, I want to fuck with you, or I don't want to fuck with you. You didn't fuck with that man's pride now. So what you think is gonna happen?
Exactly.
He's gonna shoot her, kill her, beat her up, beat her to death, something. He's gonna
You mean
do it.
him?
Any
Why you
nigga's
keep
gonna
saying
do
her
it.
though?
You mean him up?
They're not gonna walk away and
I'm
say,
saying
okay,
her.
fuck it. I fucked the nigga. I'm just gonna walk away. No, nigga, that's not how it works.
Who the fuck watching the damn
She
thing?
was
No,
gonna
I
get
think
popped.
niggas be gay, and they be trying to wait until the last minute to act like it's a problem.
And then not only that,
Now.
you knew that nigga was embarrassed because that nigga tried to run out the courtroom like he was gonna get away. Nigga, you wasn't gonna walk
That nigga did do that. That nigga did do that. That nigga tried to get him. That nigga really tried to run.
Trying to jump over the guard. Nigga,
Like he had a
you're not
chance.
nobody.
That nigga really thought he had a chance.
So you're gonna go ahead and you shot her and you killed her. So go ahead and sit there and do your 48 years and suck it up.
And pause.
Period.
Now let's get further into this. How you doing, Mr. Taylor? How you doing?
I'm good.
Now we're gonna put you in this scenario. Don't fucking
No.
interrupt me. No, we're gonna do it anyway. Too late. Shut up.
I was just kidding.
Too late. We're already here.
Don't put me in there.
We're already here. Shut up. Don't interrupt me.
I don't want to hear.
We're already here. Now let's say.
I don't.
Okay, don't interrupt me. Anyways, let's say, how long have y'all been together?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. 2 years. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to throw that out there. Now let's just say in that 2 years.
Wait. Hold on, time out. But I've been knowing
Okay.
him for 25 years, so he know damn well I ain't no fucking man.
Okay, could you not interrupt me, please?
We know,
I don't want.
already been through the story.
Yeah. Now, like I said, y'all been together for 2 years, beautiful thing and everything. Now let's say y'all just hugged up watching the game for some weird ass reason. You're watching the bum ass Celtics, and out of nowhere,
you're gonna get interrupted on GP. You're gonna get interrupted. Fuck you, because you're a Laker fan.
all right, cool. Anyways, out of nowhere, she just says, "Hey, babe, I got something to tell you." You say, "What?" Mwah. And then she says, "I'm a man." You know, like, I was born a man or some shit like that. Like, Now, do you think in your mind, since y'all already been together for so long, that it should matter in your mind? Like, since y'all so in love with each other, since y'all so in love with each other, you know what I'm saying? The bass in Shim's voice shouldn't matter to you because y'all already love each other. Y'all done already did the nasty. Y'all done already tongue kissed. Y'all done already did all of that shit. Like, so to you, should it matter? Like, since y'all been together so long, should it matter to you since y'all
Nigga,
are?
should it matter if your girl pull a dick out during problems?
Nigga, I am not the person. Stop asking me. I'm asking him. Don't interrupt me again. Answer the question, Jay. Don't interrupt me.
Jay,
Nah,
do you love
come
me?
on.
Well, I can't. I don't speak. We don't.
That's why he's sitting there just
Nigga,
being
I'm
quiet
out.
because he sounds
I'm
dumb.
out.
What
Ain't
answer do
no
you
way,
want
bro.
me
What
to
the
say?
fuck does it mean? Does it matter? Fuck yeah, it matters. Fuck is you talking about? You just played with my whole top. The fuck?
They said you
You
just
been
played with my whole
misleading me
time.
this whole. You been misleading me this whole
Yo,
motherfucker.
Nah,
So you been penetrating this hard.
you
You been
pull out a
keeping
dick
up this
too.
act. And you mean to tell me, goddamn it, you expect me to stay with your ass? Get the fuck out of here. You better hope I don't go
We're
to jail for
supposed to be
killing your
bringing
ass.
interchangeable parts, not matching parts.
You just
Like, what is you talking about, bruh?
he just answered her
Like,
first question. He said, "You better hope I don't kill you." So the first thing you're gonna go to is murder.
man, what the fuck, bro? You just play with my whole like, bruh. I gotta go in society now.
Right.
And they gonna know me as the nigga that,
Casey.
man,
what's up?
hell no, I'm not wearing that hat.
What's up, bro?
Hey, do me one favor, all y'all. Say hi to Mom Dukes.
Hey, Mama
Oh,
Driver.
What's
she
happening,
hot.
Mama Dude?
She
You miss me, Mama Driver?
He getting her high as hell.
Yeah, me and her. Yeah, we always smoke with Mama Driver.
my bad, y'all.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas,
you.
man,
Children,
I really can't believe you niggas started to act like I was gonna be cool with that shit. What
No,
the
I
fuck?
didn't. I just wanted to paint the
don't say y'all
scenario.
niggas.
I just wanted
And
to
if
paint the
any nigga,
scenario.
hey, I'm just saying, and if any nigga is cool with it, bro, you need to take a long look in the mirror, my guy.
She say
A
hi to my
long
mama.
look in the mirror.
Mama Driver. Mama
A long
Driver.
look in the mirror.
Yes, Casey.
Cause there might
Hey,
be some
Who
things
else
about
be on
yourself you didn't
here?
realize.
got my little brother
Oh
right
no,
up
No,
that's
no,
there.
yeah,
it
that's
needs to be
you
more
met
than a
him.
mirror.
Okay,
That's Casey brother. You
okay,
haven't met
Nah,
her
brother.
okay,
here.
I
okay.
agree with that. I
I'm
agree with that. You need more
I'm
than a
the
mirror for sure,
production
cause that shit is
manager for
weird.
Yeah,
Jala
more than a
Jala.
mirror.
That
What
shit
Mama
So,
Duke
weird.
say?
yeah, I just
You
had
need
to
to go
paint that
back in the
scenario.
womb and take a and
Man,
rethink some shit.
man, what? You need to
So
go do
this
a
is
whole rethinking process.
now. I was watching a TV show one day called Survivor. You know what
Oh
I'm
god.
saying? It had, men versus women on the island and shit like that. And it led me to ask this question. I want this to be a topic. A men-free life. Are women capable of living life without men's existence?
Mm.
Yes.
No.
Get the fuck
No.
out of here. Yes. We already do it. Yes. The fuck?
Okay. All
No,
right. You
No
you you
man.
wanted to do this? You wanted
No.
to do this? Let's get it.
Let me tell you
I
something.
really want to. I
No,
really want to do this.
No. Let me ask you
no
something. Let
man.
me go ahead, driver. I'll go after you.
The question is, if all the men disappear, what would women do? Right? Basically,
Yes.
No, it's not what.
right? Okay,
What? No.
bro. Never in the history of human beings has a man looked at a woman and said, "What are we gonna do?" It's been the other way around.
Can you? Can
Now
a
let's
man do it?
now let's
Can a man do it if it's the other way around?
absolutely.
Why don't women go to war?
Women do go to war.
Okay. Now
What
let
the
me
hell are you? What the fuck are you
now let me
talking
tell
about?
you now
Women
let
go
me
to
break this
war.
down. Now
The
let
fuck?
me explain why.
What percentage
My sister did it for
active
15
combat
years.
duty
Shut
is
that shit
female?
down.
Now let me ask you. Let me bring this up because this is the reason why I brought up Survivor. There were a group of men and a group of women. By the end of the episode, The men were damn
They
near
was
down the
they was
island.
weed people.
They had fish. They had hunted. They had built fires and all of
It
that.
was the
They
weed
were
people.
living good,
It was
and
the
the
weed. I know
women
what
were
you're talking
still
about.
stuck in the same spot. They were trying to lead by committee. Here's the crazy part. Here's what makes me laugh. The crazy part is I don't know if you remember this part, but they had found a pig. They had found a pig, and they went so far without eating that they decided to kill the pig, and they put the rest of the pig in one of their water containers. And when they
What?
came back and they seen bacteria all into it, what did they do? They threw the shit into the ocean and cut their water supply 50%. If it wasn't for the producers coming there like, hey, you got to put this water in here, boil it, distill it, and drink the shit, or else you would. These women would have been dead. And they're still at the beginning stages. If you take
Okay, well,
away,
we're not talking about the reality show.
and the
We're
reason
talking
I
about
say
their
that to say
life.
this, there is a whole lot of industrial spots. There's a whole lot of things that men do, machinery wise, that makes the world go. You get rid of those men. Not saying by the time y'all done read all the manuals and understood what exactly to do, there would be women on dialysis by now, and y'all would be dying off by that time. While y'all by the time y'all figured out how to actually do it like how men do, y'all be dead by now.
Okay, well, no, I don't agree.
Of course, of course you don't. Now, how about this? Do it like this. Name a famous woman builder. Name a famous woman builder.
I
Like,
don't know.
do you know and we're not talking about that Amelia Bedelia shit. Like, let's name a woman right
I
now that
don't
we know
know.
that's the
I
woman
don't
of
know. I
steel.
can't name nobody. I don't know. I can't name nobody, but I know a woman can survive without a nigga. Period.
Yeah. So Thanos snap, all the men have disappeared
All
in the
right.
world.
So
You
let me
women can.
ask you something, sis. So let me ask you something, sis. You on an airplane. The airplane crashed. You're the only survivor. You're telling me that you know what to do and how to handle yourself until you know how to find safety or help.
Yeah, I know what to do. You said me. I know what to do.
You do. Okay, tell me.
I'm not telling you shit. I'm just telling you that I know what to do, and I'm gonna get out of there, and I'm gonna survive it the best
Said
way
I ain't
that I
saying.
fucking know how. At any given drop, at anything, at any limb skin, at anything, last organ, I'm gonna survive
Okay.
that shit
The
without a
reason
nigga.
and
Period.
another reason why y'all wouldn't be able to is because most of the things that need to be done that a man does contains man's strength. A lot of if y'all were able to do that, then y'all be at the warehouses and all the plants with us.
They are at the warehouse, or we are at the warehouse.
Oh, hey, she just told you something, Taylor. She just told you. She just gave you the sign. Hey, peep it out.
I ain't giving
Anyways,
nothing. I'm just
peep it
saying.
out. She said they.
I said we.
Anyways, now the reverse that question: are men capable of surviving without women's existence?
What do we need a woman to do for us besides reproduce our children? I'm supposed to come up with the money. I'm
What?
supposed to fight the
You're
burglar.
supposed
I'm
the
supposed
key
to come up
word
with
of what
the
you
food.
just
I'm supposed
said.
to
Hold
provide
on,
the
time
shelter.
out. The key
I'm
word of what
supposed to
you just said.
protect.
Supposed to, but do you guys do it? No. So
Don't
So
say
if
that, because not everybody, because I'm one of them that does. So don't do that.
well, I'm
say that
talking about
again,
men in general. I didn't say you. I said men in general.
men in
So
general,
I'm not
what?
talking
Repeat
about
that.
you.
so
The
the tit
question is
for
not
tat would
for
be
you. The
women in
question is for
general are
men.
useless. So the opposite, the tit for tat would be women are useless. If
Okay,
me
and
and
men
you
are
get caught
useless.
outside, are you gonna start building shelter and create a fire? No,
Hell
you're gonna want me to
yeah.
do it.
Fuck yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So if you're talking about me, I'm talking about yes, I am.
I thought we were talking about in general.
Yes, we are.
Okay. You know what the most vulnerable thing in
We're
the
talking
world
about
is? Do
surviving
you know what
here.
the most vulnerable thing in the world is? A pregnant woman.
My motherfucking life.
A pregnant
Well,
woman.
all right then, you Amazonian superwoman.
So
You're one out of
Amazonian.
6 billion.
Goddamn right. I'm taking that with all pride.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. If I get into a plane crash and I got a woman with me, I'm telling that bitch to walk 20 paces and I'm gonna dig a hole 15 paces. Get out of there safely.
No, the reason why I asked that
Where
is
did
because
drunk ass nigga A go?
he went to
This nigga
sleep.
sleep on
This
the
nigga
toilet.
went to sleep. He went to sleep.
He went to sleep.
He went to bed. You know how he is when it's bedtime. He gotta.
Hey, bro, when we get rich, he gets the smallest portion of everything.
Oh yeah, he gets two. Yeah, we got that agreed. Now,
Hey, hold on.
So that lets you know right there, babe. The St. Louis team, he gets the smallest portion.
yeah. Now, the reason why I say that is because
We're gonna call it.
now, if you look at if you minus the whole repopulation thing, the whole population reproducing thing, let's say right there, how long do you think who would last longer if we were boom, Thanos snap, separated, and we're in our own planet? Which would survive longer? How about that?
Neither one.
Neither one of us.
Neither one.
Not repopulating because you're not repopulating.
Or well, not us, but neither one of the genders.
Neither one of the genders is gonna make it, bro, because there's no repopulation.
And then
So once everybody start dying off, once all the men start dying, all the women start dying, what you gonna do?
Yeah, we're gonna die. So that was pretty much the question.
Men,
can we survive without the existence?
No, everybody. No, God damn it, everybody need everybody. Fuck it.
That was the question. That was the original question. Without existence,
men need women and
without
women need men.
without the women's existence, could women survive without men's existence?
No, neither one.
Like you just wake up one day. You just wake up one day and you just boom, everything's gone.
No, nigga, no, you gonna fucking die of depression and fucking loneliness, nigga.
No, they're not. What's going to happen is the infrastructure and the commonplace is going to decay. There's not enough women that know how to do the manual labor it takes to keep the world running. There just isn't enough.
Yeah.
No, there's some. I'm not gonna disagree with you though on that one. There are some women out here that can do just what we do, probably just as good as we can do it. But do you got some women that can't do that?
At what?
What the fuck you talking about?
That's not gonna work because most of y'all men population want to be women, so we won.
No, let's stop it right there. Because if that was the case, it wouldn't be the question of study buddies. It wouldn't be the question of study buddies if that was the case. It wouldn't be so many study buddies getting banged. Stop it. I disagree fully. But, that's a different topic for a different day. So, yeah, she's gone. What, you can't hear me?
Hold on. Bro, what?
You good?
Nigga, your dumbass called the group, nigga?
No. I must have did that by accident. My bad.
Yeah, nigga say we got a missed call from your goofy show.
Man, shut up. I ain't goofy. You goofy.
That was a goofy right there.
Shut up. Shut up.
No wonder I couldn't hear nobody.
Shut up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you goofy.
All right, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm still gonna talk. I don't know what you talking about.
God damn it, shut up.
Okay, what's the next topic?
But now on to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a topic that we've tried to avoid, but somehow I figured out a way for it to get on here. I figured out a way to make it a topic without asking, because we discussed this over the phone earlier about, I don't even think the question is who's right and who's wrong in the situation anymore. So let's get into it. Remy Ma and Papoose. Betrayal, love, forgive, and all of that bullshit. But honestly, let's keep it a bean. At this point, it doesn't even matter. Excuse me. At this point, it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. At this point, it doesn't matter, because I think we all agree that women are going to go with Remy and men are going to go with Pat, which is cool. No need to even go further than that. The question I want to ask is that what could have been done differently? What could have been done differently in that situation? Because for him to say all of those things that happened, I'm pretty sure that he had an opportunity to cut it off right then and there. So what could either one of them have done
I
to
just told you.
de-escalate? Like,
I
go ahead. The floor is yours. The floor is
Communication,
yours.
I just think that
communication.
they should have got a lawyer or attorney to hash out their issues because both of them got enough money to have that happen.
What they been married? What? Damn near 15 years,
Well,
if not over that.
Yeah.
no, not married. They've been together for a
They've been
while.
together that long. Okay.
But as far as the marriage, they didn't get married until Love and Hip Hop
So
aired.
okay, boom. What? That was before she went to the pen, right?
No, she was in the pen when Love and Hip Hop aired. He was by himself with the kids.
Okay. So yeah, she got out. Okay.
And she got
Anyway,
out, and then they got married.
okay. Somewhere within that marriage, they should have had a freaking conversation if they both felt like the marriage wasn't going nowhere. If both of y'all did do the cheating, y'all shouldn't have cheated. Y'all should have just cut y'all losses and gone about your business. What?
Not only that, I think that they just should have kept it 100 because y'all wasn't keeping it 100. Y'all try to promote this black love, and it wasn't black love.
No, facts though.
So they were trying to portray something that it wasn't. The more that you try to hide it or fake it until you make it, the more it's going to strain on your marriage or your relationship, and that's what happened.
No, facts though.
Whether I don't care who cheated, whether he cheated, whether he did, whether he stayed loyal and Remy Ma did all the cheating, whatever, something happened to boil down to where shit happened like that.
No, facts.
So they should have got a mediator or a lawyer or attorney or somebody to dispute everything that they were looking for, asking for, whatever the situation is, instead of doing a social media outburst.
Yeah.
Because them niggas was going in on each other on live and stuff.
Yeah.
They
No,
were
they
saying a
definitely
whole
is.
bunch of stuff like
And they're both making
and
each other. They're both making each other look stupid because you both were portraying the love. So all this talking shit about each other that y'all doing right now, both of y'all look dumb.
that was crazy. It just shows you how not far off that celebrities are from like regular people because they do fucked up
Yeah.
shit too.
They,
Because
no, they are
like
regular people. They
because
just allow
if
the
you
they
because
allow
let's be honest, if your significant other was locked up and they and they have a relationship in there and when you get out they end up getting out and then they end up coming to your house, you know what I'm saying, staying the night and all that shit and
Wait,
all.
what?
Let's say this. Do you think that Pap didn't know? Like, you don't think that this other woman that is having an affair with Remy Ma, knowing who Remy Ma is, she ain't opening up her mouth? Not unless Remy Ma is paying her to shut the fuck up.
Mm.
Mm.
And obviously, she's not paying her to shut the fuck up because you're coming to my household. You're coming to my domains.
Yeah, that's true.
So somewhere along the line, Papoose was okay with this shit until something happened that she did that hurt his feelings.
Now I'm curious because you said to hurt his feelings. If he goodness, man, that's a
Well,
situation.
maybe that was a bad way to put it.
That's a
Not to say to
situation.
hurt his
Yeah.
feelings. Something triggered him. Whatever she did to trigger him to make it go this far, he wasn't accepting that. So he was accepting everything else that she was doing
Nah.
because you guys said that she had women in there and the baby was down at the bottom
Yeah.
of the bed or the edge of the bed or whatever. They didn't have that baby until 2 years after she did her bid. So you must have accepted that shit somewhere along the line.
True, and if that's the case, I'm gonna tell you what did it for him. And he said this multiple times. I don't think people have paid attention. He's not really tripping on the fact that she's with dude. He tripping
Right.
off the fact.
Yeah. That's
He tripping off the fact, nigga, you shook my hand.
right.
You dapped me up. You tried to be cool with me, just for you to go turn around and sleep with my wife and then end up in a relationship with her. So he felt
That nigga
disrespected
was
by
already
not just.
fucking the bitch when he dapped
Hey, he'll
him
be
up.
all man. Hey,
He
So
felt
man.
like
okay,
he feel
listen,
he
babe.
feel
Okay,
he
so
feel
I get
disrespected by
that.
both parties.
Hey, the way
So
as
you
far
didn't
as that
feel
as far as that
my
go,
thing is
nigga.
Hmm?
As far as that go, and I hate to say it like this, but nigga, get over it, nigga. Bitches
yeah,
cheat
because
every
my
day,
thing
b.
is
Bitches cheat every day,
if
No,
b.
him
because
if
no, it's like this though. It's like this though.
if he's dapping you
Easy
up
to.
and shaking your hand prior before, if you find that disrespectful, you didn't find him sucking and fucking on him disrespectful before, or her sucking and fucking on a different bitch disrespectful.
Yeah, all of that's disrespectful. But once you let that shit slide the first time, nigga, and now you gonna get mad at another nigga for doing it, man. Let that shit go,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. So that's
Not
why I
because I'm
said
gonna
that
be
she
honest.
wasn't
I'm
wrong.
gonna be
That's the
honest,
only
and I
reason why
You
I
should,
couldn't.
said
yeah,
I
that.
couldn't
yeah.
be.
I shook hand,
I couldn't
I
be.
shook hands with a nigga. And here's what's crazy. I used to. It was crazy is that nigga. I shook hands with a nigga who did some shit with my ex, nigga, and fuck both of them
Okay,
niggas. Like so, fuck both of them niggas.
right, right.
I ain't get emotional and knock a nigga out or nothing. Hey, whatever, nigga.
No, I
I
mean I
think it
feel
was
it. I
more.
mean,
I think it was more to the shake. I
I
think it
mean,
was
now if
something
I
that
understand the
triggered
marriage
him.
part, I think I understand because they were married, and
Yeah.
that's different. That's different because Pap really held her down. And if it was anybody else, it'd probably be a simp. But he held her down, like, and all of that time that he had held her down, he could have been fucking on everything else. He could have been fucking on Ashanti or something, or some shit like
no, yeah,
that.
that
Like
wasn't
Why?
gonna happen.
yeah, I'm just throwing out
Not
a name.
Ashanti though.
I just threw out a
Uh,
name. I was just throwing out a name. He
Yeah,
could have
I'm
been
gonna try
fucking
to
on
make sure it
anybody else.
don't get her
He
back.
could have been. All right, he could have been fucking on any other female, but he waited on her. And to be honest, was she even that good?
well, apparently,
No, now I'm asking all of y'all. Was Remy Ma that good at
I
rapping?
No,
I think so. I'm a huge fan of hers.
No,
Okay, all right. Now I'm glad you said that. Could you name me another
she
song
was
she did
okay.
besides "Conceited" and "Lean Back"?
Oh man,
Man, no.
no, you can't. Stop struggling.
Yeah,
I never said
yeah.
nothing.
Now it was crazy. Is I'm a battle rap fan. I know her for battling at Fight Club. That's where I knew
Right,
Remy from.
right,
And she only
right.
battled once. And I mean, she doesn't really have that much of a background to be like, oh damn, she's a legend or some shit like that. So he could have went and got anybody he wanted to. Good thing he ran into Clarissa Shields, one of the greatest, or if not the greatest female boxer ever.
And that's another thing. If you guys are both in another situation, why are
Why does
y'all
it
doing all
matter?
this out? Oh, why is this outburst such a big situation? Just
I mean,
handle your divorce,
They
get your
stunted
shit
they want to
situated, and
stun
be
on each
happy
other.
to what you want to be happy
That
with.
no,
to them it's a battle. To them this is a battle of who's gonna.
no, it's
To
not.
them it's the way that I see it. To them it's a battle, like because right now look at it like this. Remy got easy to block happening. Y'all might not be familiar with him, but I am because I'm a battle rapper and I'm a battle rap fan, so I'm familiar with easy to block happen. I know his story and all of that. And you get Papoose going over. He went completely left field and took Isher Boy's love of his life and and got Clarissa Shields. Like she is yet to
That's my baby mama, girl. I'm gonna suck her butt.
Okay, we are not
But
doing
anyway,
that.
go ahead.
What do you say? I want to take you down. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, well,
All right, but
with all this, with all this
to them it's a
happening,
battle. To them it's a battle.
who are they hurting the most? Are they
They're
hurting?
they're hurting their children. They're hurting their
Remy
children.
Ma hurting, or are they hurting their daughter?
They're hurting their children because real shit. Because
Exactly.
the same way that most other celebrity kids got to deal with their BS when they go to school, they got to deal with that too. They got to deal with them saying, "Oh, your mama's a thot," or "Your daddy a simp," or some shit like that. They gotta go through that. Oh, your
Whatever it
mama
is, they gotta
boyfriend
deal
got
with the
knocked out.
repercussions.
Your mama boyfriend got
Yeah.
knocked out, or
Yeah.
yeah, they gotta hear that BS. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
a lot of that's a lot
regardless
of
of the
that's one
right and
thing.
the wrong, the
That's
kids
one
is gonna suffer from the shit.
that's one thing that I've the kid. That's who I think loses, the kids, because they got to go through that. A lot of people don't acknowledge what the children have to go through when grown folks is going through grown folk shit,
Yeah.
because they see it. A lot of things, a lot of times they get exposed to shit they're not supposed to be exposed to. Because I mean, given that
Or
we're in
they
a
get put
different,
in a they get
given
put
the
in the
time that
middle
we're in
of
a different
something that don't
time.
have anything to,
Yeah, because we're in a
yeah.
different time. When we was kids, we knew to stay in the fucking our place and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
given that it's a
And we
different
were,
time,
yeah.
they're exposed to this shit. There's it's social media.
Mhm.
Chances are somebody mama on Freaknik right now, and the kids are showing that shit throughout school and everything. So to me, I think it's the children that lose.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now,
For sure.
there was a surprise topic I was gonna throw out, and I'm glad that Ish is on here because I get to hear his opinion on this. Because I just seen this not too long ago.
Oh God.
Drake.
Oh man.
Drake.
I don't know nothing about
Now,
that little fool.
now I
hate
will
him.
say now I'll bring it up to you. Now he
You
is
said,
he was
wait. You said Drake,
Aubrey.
Yeah.
Now,
Casey.
if no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna. Nigga, I got my shit too.
You keep it
Nigga,
up. No, keep
I ain't
it
gonna
up,
say it.
nigga.
I'm not gonna say it
Come
though.
on, guys.
I'm not gonna say it. But check this out. If y'all don't know that,
between me and Casey.
yeah, it's an inside thing. I ain't gonna say it though. But if y'all don't know the whole the lawsuit that he's involved in with the whole Not Like Us situation and everything, the lawsuit has been going on ever since the Super Bowl, because the thing was, if Kendrick Lamar was to perform Not Like Us, the lawsuit was gonna start rolling. Now,
Right.
there's two ways to look at this, and there's two ways to look at this.
So
Now,
go ahead.
like I said, I thought this. Now everybody thinks the song is fire. There's no question about that. But the question is that the question.
Hater.
No, hey, I already know. We know the truth. That's the only difference. We know the truth, so that's why I don't say nothing as far as that. Everybody likes the song though, but it was that serious to the where he was willing to press charges against him if he performed it at the Super Bowl. Now, Universal.
So why is it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I wanted to hear what you was gonna
I
say.
was gonna say, why is it okay? Why is it okay? For he made hella money off back to back. Why can't Kendrick make money off they Not Like Us?
That is
Drake
a good
light
question.
skinned nigga, bro. He mad when people do what he was I say, not as I do. That's Drake's
Now-
problem, bro. He be forgetting to move his bangs out the way before he say something. That's the fucking pussy ass problem.
Now, the reason I really am not a much of a fan of Not Like Us, because I think that Kendrick stole one of my favorite rappers' style, so I'm not gonna be a fan of it. I thought he stole Draco's style, so that's the whole
It
reason.
ain't
of
about
that.
stealing Draco style. He put that nigga fucking ass cheek on his fucking album. Fuck that nigga, man. This nigga that nigga Kenny put AZ fucking Chike shitty ass on the fucking album.
Yeah,
That boy
yeah,
is
that was
David
ass.
Duchovny,
That was
nigga.
ass.
Google
That was
like,
ass. Now with him pressing charges, do you think that there's anything wrong with him doing that? And if there is, what is it that is wrong with him doing that?
he's pressing charges over a song, bro.
Why are you pressing charges for? Get over it. Everybody talks about
He's
everybody
pressing
on
charges
music.
because
Of the false, he says
He's
that there were
pressing
false
charges
accusations.
well, yeah, in the song he says the A minor line. And
Yeah,
that's calling that nigga pedophile, and that nigga Drake saying that's defamation of character. That's why he's suing.
oh,
My only question to that is this: is Kenny telling the truth, or does he not give a fuck?
That is a good question, because if you listen to the response he did, go ahead.
If he's just making up bullshit to get Drake in trouble, then yeah, that shit'll backfire when it's supposed to, just like that Megan Thee Stallion shit backfired. But
Yes.
they do. All of us sitting here, do we think Kenny a liar? We think Kenny made up allegations? You telling me
I
one of the
honestly
most
do
famous
think.
light-skinned niggas in the world?
Honestly, I do think
You
some.
telling me one of the most famous light-skinned niggas in the world don't drive past the middle school at 2:30 in the afternoon?
Not everybody is R. Kelly,
Okay,
but
so why are you
Drake
wasting
is,
your
or
time even pressing the
he be
charges when
studying.
everything is going to come to the light? What's
say
done in the
that,
dark is always going to come to the light. So
and
if
that's
you
the
didn't do
the
it, then
thing.
why are you fucking wasting your motherfucking time doing the shit? Just let that shit come to the light. You just mad because you got embarrassed.
Yeah. Now I will say this. I will say this. If you remember, he did a response to that song, and this is what kind of makes it weird. How you and what kind of makes the situation weird because me and Driver was listening to the song. He said two different things on the song. He said the story that you getting your the leaks that you getting your the story that you getting your people from, they all clowns. People that you getting your story from, they all clowns. And then later on, he said he made up
He said,
the
people you get your
information.
story from, I gave it to tell you. That
Yeah,
nigga said he gave the story out to give to Kenny.
yeah, that's what he has said. So now one of them is
Damn, I
lying.
got my leg.
Now one of them is lying. The question now, if now with Drake pressing charges, it makes it look like that he is the one that's lying about it. The only thing that I could say, like, because it's battle rap, to me it's battle rap. I don't think that anybody should press charges when it comes to battle rap, because that's what we do. We disrespect each other. And a lot of niggas make up a lot of shit in battle rap. A lot of Driver, you know this. It's a lot of niggas that do a lot of lying in battle rap.
A lot of lying.
A lot of lying.
A lot. You can
So,
lie as long as it sounds good. It's okay.
Yeah, as long as it sounds fire, it's okay. It's okay. It's a lot of times where people say they're gonna do this, this, and that to someone's daughter and shit like that. Not that they necessarily mean it, but they do a lot of lying, and it's just to get a good crowd reaction. Yeah, some people.
You bring my daughter
some people
up
don't
in
go
this
for
battle,
that.
I'm smacking you after.
The reason why I say that is the point that I brought up earlier is that let's say that Kendrick did make all that shit up, right? All that A minor shit up, right? And he just made that up to get some shit, some laughs and giggles.
He's done.
Lil Drake, baby Drake, what's the I don't know, I forgot his Adonis, or Lil Adonis got to go to school and hear people talk about how his daddy is fucking A minors, you know what I'm saying? He gotta go to school, and here they not like us every time, and Drake done switched over schools like 3 different times, cause like dead ass.
Well, that's the consequences when your dad want to think that he want to be a part of something and get himself into shit.
Now
he already know that he got a son that is going to reflect on.
It's crazy that you mentioned that. Did he actually do that, or was that because I look at it as Kendrick did something
I'm not talking about what he did, what he said in the song. I'm just saying whatever beef that you got with you and Kendrick Lamar got or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
whatever problems that you got in that, your every action got a reaction. So if you now, why are you doing this shit that it's going to reflect back on it?
It's funny that you mention that because it comes to a point where when someone's going at you, you have to defend yourself. And I honestly, I'm not one of those people that's going to hop in the car and play Drake. But in the same breath, I will say like this: if you come for me, if you take shots at me, then I'm gonna come back and take shots at you too. Like if you remember, they shouted him out on a song, and he turned around and just started taking shots at niggas. That's how kind of it started. Like, and Drake at first was gonna leave it alone and shit until, hey, I get it. You got to battle a nigga, but honestly, if you look at it like if he's a Canadian, so he's gonna do some Drake type shit. He's gonna do some Drake type shit. And if you look at don't say it. Don't take it there. Don't take it there. Because I can bring up Gunna. So let's not take it there. But anyways,
what the fuck is supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyways, but like I was saying with Drake, what made that battle so weird is that everybody made it look like this nigga was Thanos.
Who?
Like if you look at it, everybody was taking shots. Like if you look at that summer, everybody was taking shots at Drake, and he was just responding to everybody else. And what's cool is that I didn't give a fuck about who he was dissing, except when he started dissing the Weeknd. And then I'm like, man, fuck this nigga. But
I just feel like Drake is just in his feelings because his comeback wasn't as big as the
it would have been if Kendrick never did Not Like Us, then it would have been.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying I feel like he's in his feelings because
his
comeback
because he lost.
It wasn't as big as the person that he was going against. Now
Yeah,
you're in your feelings.
And what's crazy is that if he would have never did Not Like Us, he probably would have won because I thought Family Matters was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, but maybe that's just me. But you know what I would think would really solve it, what would really shut everybody up, is if they hop on URL TV on Summer Madness and do what they do.
But you think that's going to happen?
Fuck no. No way in the world that happens.
Exactly.
No way in the world that happens.
The feud is going to keep, exactly. So you know the feud is going to keep going and going and going and going.
But the lawsuit, like, I think that's the only way. That's the only way that I get. But other than that, like, niggas lose battles every day. I think the Meek Mill diss was different because he just with Meek, he was just talking about how trash he was and how he'll never get back with Nicki. He didn't bring up anything like on a personal level.
That's what you just took it right out of my mouth. I'll say I think it hurts him more because it was personal.
Because it's personal. Because he actually helped Kendrick get popping. He actually got, and it was like, so I understand.
A lot of niggas get popping.
Yeah, like, so I understand the light skin side of it. But hey, niggas lose battles every day, B.
True.
Yeah.
Like
and some niggas gonna shine more than others. That's just that.
No, that's right too.
I don't give a fuck. I don't listen to neither one of them niggas' music.
Like dead ass. Like, and the crazy part is that there used to be a thing called a Drake stimulus package where the summer he'll feature on a lot of nigga shit and get them popping and shit. Now look at it like, and you'll see it to be a certain point in time where he will always be on the radio. Now you take that equation out of the way, and you think that Kendrick could fill that slot?
No, because
I remember my brother asked me this. I remember my brother asked me this a long time ago when they first started about, before it even happened and shit. He said, if somebody came to you and gave you 2 tickets to either a Drake concert or a Kendrick concert, which one are you going to?
I'm definitely not going to Drake's concert.
I'm going to go get some chicken wings and eat my girl butt instead, nigga. What?
Oh no!
One of them trash ass concerts, nigga. I'm about to go stand. I'm about to go stand in a fucking pig pen full of sweat and piss and fucking musty weave and busted cologne for 3 to 4 hours for who? Neither one of them trash ass niggas, bro. Turn this shit the fuck off, B.
Okay, we got 2 niggas.
No, bro. All right. Keep it a bean. Keep it 100 that wow. Okay. Everybody raise your hand if you listen to more than 7 Kendrick songs a week. Raise your hand. Exactly. Don't nobody listen to that shit.
Say this, now say it in reverse. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna lie. Say it in reverse.
Sis, how often do you listen
I didn't hear what you said. That's why.
No, I said say it in reverse now. Say it in reverse now.
No, basically, how often do you listen to either one of them niggas' music?
I ain't gonna lie. It's a couple Drake songs I listen to.
Kendrick Lamar more than I don't listen to Drake.
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to a couple Drake songs because
I wasn't even a fan of Drake when he was in a wheelchair in Degrassi. So I'm not.
I think Drake is corny, but it's still some songs.
People seem to forget.
It's still some songs that.
Sis just nailed it. Now look, listen to me. Sis just nailed it. That's who Drake is. He's an actor. He's a nigga pretending to be a rapper. He's not a rapper. He knows nothing about rappatronics, nigga. He never came up broke. He didn't work the trap. He didn't eat
Facts.
noo-noos. He didn't
Facts.
sleep on a pallet next to his
Facts.
brothers and them. He didn't
Facts.
see Nana
Facts.
struggling to keep us fed. He didn't
Facts.
see none of that shit. The fuck is he rap? Drake said it himself, and when he said in the song, I forget what song it is, but he said it's hard to make a song about something other than the money. That's because he don't know nothing else.
He doesn't know nothing else other than
He
that.
can't rap about the trap. He can't rap
Yeah.
about gang banging, getting shot
No.
at, tagging
No.
the turf, and rapping
No.
that shit. He
No,
can't rap
he-
about none of that because he don't
And
know
that,
none of
and
that.
that right there just let you know that he only wants to do this lawsuit for not like us because he's in his feelings.
Well, he's light skinned and he's from Canada. That's strike two.
First of all, I'm light skinned.
And the nigga name is Aubrey.
Man, stop. You gonna make me say it. Stop. You gonna make me
Okay,
say
but
it.
okay. The name is not his fault. Look, he came in. His mom. It's his
Hey, hey. Hold up.
Point this gun at you again. I'm gonna point
Hey.
this fucking gun at you again. Casey, don't you fucking say it, bitch.
I want to hear it. Say it.
The camera fucked up.
No, he muted himself because his girlfriend probably in that ass.
Man, don't stop. No, she's not.
What's about? No. Let me tell you. He about to say a line from one of my favorite rappers.
One of my favorite rappers. One of my favorite rappers.
Bro, I'm not gonna be Boosie, bro, but he's one of my favorite rappers. But say it, and I'm gonna point this gun at you, bitch.
Say it.
Hold up. Thank you kindly. All right, let's get it. Talk to me. Talk to me. Cause I was popped before I had the I ain't gonna say it.
We don't need that in our stuff.
I ain't gonna say it. All
right,
but
But the bottom line,
well,
the bottom line
of the
is
day, Drake sucks. So that's
no,
it.
the reason why the reason why I say that is because the point is that he did some Drake shit when he filed the lawsuit. He did some Drake shit. I don't think there's any question about that. Now that now the smoke is cleared, we know who won the battle. Now it comes to a point where there's a certain when you do something. See, when 50 Cent beat Ja Rule, he knew he had to act the ass, and that's why Get Rich or Die Trying was so fire. No.
Ja Rule career ended. Is Drake's career over? Like, what's the point of this battle?
But
Drake's career is not over. He's gonna drop another album. He's finna drop a summer anthem, and all the bitches is gonna be shaking ass to that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on.
Bitches is twerking, bro. Bitches rule the world, bro. The club. What do they say at the club? Women is free till 10, till 11, right?
Are they shaking their
Niggas
ass
gotta pay.
because they like his music, or they're shaking their ass for show, or they think they're gonna get some dick, or they think they're gonna get some Drake time?
How many people are twerking to Kendrick music?
You don't have
nobody ever.
We see niggas.
He doesn't have twerking music.
We see niggas crip walking and blood walking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what his music is
that's what I'm saying, though.
Drake music
Like,
is on twerking, and his is on something different. So no, you're not gonna twerk to a Kendrick Lamar song like you would twerk to a Drake song. Two different. So
then, what was the
thing?
So then, what was the point of the beat?
The reason, honestly, you get the
nigga career.
If you ask my opinion, Kendrick was an opportunist, and he did something at the perfect time, and he knew that he could get away with it with the certain type of shit that he would say. Because here's how I say it. Because the reason why I say it is like this: Drake and J. Cole did a song, and they both shouted Kendrick out. In response, Kendrick did a song with Future, dissing both of them niggas. Okay, cool. All right, whatever. J. Cole turns around and do a response. It was cool, but it was light. Now Drake could have easily just avoided it by not responding at all, and everything would have been good. But he responded.
But just said, he's trying to be something that he's not. So of course that he wanted to feel like he was the bigger person and think that he was going to do the comeback, and the comeback failed him.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the only thing he didn't expect is that it have failed him when he took and I don't think a lot of people think it's because Kendrick responded. I think it was because of the excessive. I think it was because when he took shots at everybody else, it was his downfall. Like when he took shots at Weeknd, I'm like, yo, you really fucking up. Because when Weeknd disses you and he hit you with a falsetto, nigga, come on, bro. And that's exactly what happened. Like
I agree.
Because like, there's no way that
Weeknd wrote for a lot of niggas.
Yeah, he wrote half of Drake's album. He wrote half of Drake's album. So it, like
with an S, nigga.
So it looks like I'm like, wow, you really gonna diss this nigga? You know what I'm saying? You really gonna diss fucking Abel? Okay, Aubrey. I think that was his downfall because now you got everybody that you was linked up with, everybody that you linked up with. They all came back at you as soon as they all came back and took shots at you as soon as that shit happened. Rick Ross wouldn't have had no number ones if it wasn't for Drake. Most of these niggas wouldn't have been popping, and they all came at him.
Why did everybody come at Drake like that, bro? Because he been a bitch ass nigga, bro.
Perfect timing, because they knew they couldn't have did it by themselves. They knew they couldn't have. If Rick Ross would have just did it by himself, that nigga would have, and that shit would have been over with. Drake would have probably did a singing thing. It'd have been over with. If any of them niggas would have came at him with just him, yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. But the beauty of it is that they had someone that was good enough to, i.e. Kendrick, and they all just went behind him.
Yeah. I don't know.
They made this nigga look like he was Thanos, bro.
It'd be like that.
He just needs to take his loss.
I agree. He needs to take his L.
Take the L, and that's it, and move
because
on. Like,
even Devin Haney dropped his lawsuit. So, and that's a bitch ass nigga. And that's a bitch ass nigga.
Him and his daddy.
Damn.
No, big facts. Because it's certain things that. And here's what's crazy. It should never admit it. But he was going for Devin Haney when we was betting on the Ryan Garcia. He was going for Devin.
I was not, bitch.
Yes, you was, you bitch ass nigga.
I need to see some evidence. I don't like what? Who?
Bro, I said I got Ryan, and I remember the post. I said, bro, fuck what y'all saying. I got Ryan. You said, bro, shut your bitch ass up. You bugging.
We're gonna need to see about that.
All right, say less.
I'm gonna have to do some research. I need to see that
because I was going for Ryan. I was going for Ryan the whole time.
Haney a hoe, and so is his daddy.
Big facts. But how did you feel about? I know you don't know nothing about this lady, so just excuse me. But how did y'all feel about that Rolly Ryan Garcia fight? How did y'all feel about that?
Trash.
Dookie.
Now Now the question is, do you really think that Ryan was on PEDs after seeing that fight?
Yep.
No.
I still don't think so. Do you think he did?
No.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that Ryan could beat Devin again?
No.
Fuck out of here.
Rolly is a shitty version of Tank. And that's the type of fighter you need to beat Ryan. So I wasn't surprised that Rolly beating Ryan. Okay.
The thing about that you won't admit is that Rolly was beating Tank throughout that fight until he got dropped.
Everybody beats Tank till they get dropped.
Fair enough.
It's the same as fighting Floyd.
Fair enough. You got me on that one. So, do you think that Tank will beat Lamont Roach in the rematch?
No, bitch.
No.
Daniel Cormier was beating John Jones.
No, he wasn't. When the fuck did that happen? No, the fuck he wasn't. When did that shit happen? When did that shit happen?
On the dead homies, nigga.
When?
Cormier was winning that second fight till John Jones.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You bugging. Man, get the fuck out of here.
You got to be out of your goddamn mind.
You get the fuck out of here,
movie you want me to use a reference from, Harlem Nights or Coming to America. Must be out of your goddamn mind. Nigga.
Bro, you bugging, bro. I know you're not a fan of John Jones and all that. I get it. But he was beating that nigga Daniels' ass each fight, bro.
Okay, I'll tell you what, bro. Find the link, and then me and you will watch the fight again. Cormier.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. We can do it right when we get off of here.
All right, sounds good to me.
Say
I ain't got
less.
shit going on. Once I beat these kids up, I'm free.
Say less. All I gotta do is, you know what? I just gotta get. It's cool, but yeah. Say less.
Y'all gotta excuse me.
Yeah, it's brother shit. It's brother shit. He be really pissing me off with all this hating. He be pissing me off with this goat hate. You know who the goat is. You know who the goat is. You know who the goat is. And it ain't fucking. Man, bro, you about to piss me off.
Bro, I can name 5 fighters.
Say his name.
Exactly. I can name 5 fighters better than John Jones. 5.
I'm waiting.
You want to hear him?
Do you want to wait till the next show, or you want to say him right now?
Hey, it don't matter to me because these people don't know. They don't know.
All right.
About MMA.
All right.
So,
I appreciate y'all tapping in. That's just some brother talk. I want to appreciate y'all joining the Family First podcast. You know, tagged up saying you're signing out. Y'all know what it is.
Man.